better. It's not whatever. Make it through somehow. Make it through somehow.
Hello, I am Shay Bland, and welcome to the Mommy Me Please podcast reunion. I have brought all the moms back from season 1 to just get together and have some fun. So first, I'm going to introduce everyone. And first, we have Amanda, we have Shanice, Jada, Ajane, and India. And Sydney could not be with us today. Unfortunately, she isn't feeling well, so we hope you feel better, girl. So going right into it, first we're going to do an icebreaker. Okay.
Yeah, loosen us up.
And we're going to play Never Have I Ever Mom's Edition.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Now, if you have done whatever it is, I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready? And you got to tell the truth.
Okay.
Don't be
Okay.
lying.
Okay.
All right.
So what do we just say? Like, I have or what? How we do?
No. I'm going to say never have I ever, and then if you have, just raise your hand.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, I got it.
Okay.
Don't be embarrassed, us, girl.
All right. Now, disclaimer, I think I've done all of these. Okay, so just to let y'all know.
Okay.
Because I ain't playing. All right. Never have I ever put the pacifier in my mouth to clean it.
Oh, I've done that.
I'm like,
Yes, I'm ready. Pour me up some
Just did it the
shots.
other day.
All right, so
Shot.
everyone's
What?
gonna get a shot. Okay, so you have some beet juice
Oh,
Shay.
shit.
or some pickle juice.
I'm gonna go with the pickle juice.
Oh, you don't get to pick your poison.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do? Now you get beet juice. Here you go.
Okay.
Just take a cup.
Oh, you got it.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
Exactly.
I
I'm
know.
like, woo.
Okay.
At least we're all in this together. Okay.
Please, God, pickle juice.
1, 2, 3.
Woo, exactly.
All right. So
Oh,
what you
she's
say?
so cute.
What you say?
Please, no pickle juice.
Oh, so you're getting pickle juice. Okay.
Oh.
Beet juice. All right, y'all. Now let's hope we don't.
Right,
take
that
it.
is
yeah,
not
I
a
was
shot.
like,
Because this floor is beautiful and I don't want
Really, the
The
whole
smell.
That is nice.
I
This is
ain't
like
never beat in my
a
life. Wait, Shay, where's your cup?
Oh, I told you I ain't playing.
Oh,
She said y'all drinking
She
it.
getting us. Yeah.
Not torturing us.
Exactly.
I have
Like,
a hole in my lip.
and this is first stage. Video just started.
Why are you gonna give me right?
Oh,
Lordy.
Have y'all ever? No, this is the thing, y'all. Y'all can just take a sip because it's multiple questions.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, man,
Okay.
I get anything.
Ooh.
Yeah, she can beet juice.
Oh, okay.
Beet juice.
I drink grape juice, so this ain't.
Oh, it's like grape juice?
Switch her up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
See, y'all
switch her
started
up.
talking too fast because I like pickles.
Oh man.
Yup.
Oh, and I would have taken beat over
She's
pickle.
like, I'm poor.
That's why
Really?
I didn't say
All
nothing.
That's why
right.
you was like, Let's trade.
Go ahead, first shot. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yes, yum yum yum.
Oh my God.
It tastes just like pickles.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
It's pickle
It's like
juice.
a
All right,
Chinese
next.
food.
This is like tomatoes and soy
Yeah,
sauce.
like something.
I'm glad I
Like,
got this thing.
All right, never have I ever not
Alright,
wiped
y'all.
my baby before changing the diaper. A pee diaper.
Not wipe them?
Yeah, like if they have a pee
Oh,
diaper.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And put the next one?
I think like it's nasty.
Oh, I just, they pee
Oh, like,
on
making sure I
your diaper.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pee, you take it off,
Okay,
and
boys
put the diaper
do.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
peeing
No,
everywhere.
okay,
I
take
yeah.
a shot. Oh, look at shot. You're so clean.
Okay.
Take a
Well,
shot.
I have to because
I didn't
we not
serve
trying
my
to
way.
let this. Yeah. Right. Or
Oh,
if
I'm
we're
glad I
like
got to
out or
skip out on the
something.
beach.
Did you
I'm
take
like,
your shot?
No.
I just took.
I was trying to distract you.
And don't be y'all better be
I'm
drinking
still
it.
tasting
Can I have some?
I am. You should have
Some
measured.
more.
So you would have known.
What you had?
Pickle juice.
You drinking too fast. Nope, beet juice it is.
You still got
Can I
some.
have some?
Mix it.
Ooh.
Not a
Oh,
mixture.
mixing it.
No,
Yeah,
we're doing Kiara with her cup.
Some real
She
grape
gets some-
juice.
She gets some beet juice.
Y'all want me to get on camera?
Okay.
You got this. You were confident. You were like, I drank that already.
Oh.
Shay is just choosing violence.
Just put it down there.
She's
like-
it shows mommy me.
Yeah.
You need a nasty one.
All right.
I just am so. I don't think she mixed it. She gave
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that's
Next. Never have I ever sprayed my baby with breast milk.
Oh yeah, right in the eye.
All right, take a shot.
Ooh.
It's like even a little sip.
Are we
It's like,
being-
You like it?
I'm a fat kid.
Oh my gosh, she like everything. Like all the juices.
All right.
She like,
next.
ooh.
Never have I ever farted and blamed it on my baby.
I don't think she's old enough
I
for that
think
yet.
maybe at the same time things happen.
I do it only 6 months. Jay, I do it all the time.
She said she doing
I
that.
do that now. I'm like, I know that was you.
I'm
play with me. That was not me. He's like, Mama.
Shot. I do it all the time. JR do
Oh,
too.
Lord, my stomach's not ready.
You'd be laughing when she do it. Maybe that's why she exposed herself.
All right. Never have I ever fell to sleep while babysitting someone else's child.
Oh, no. I don't be playing them type of games.
Right.
I fall
why
asleep
you
with
say
my
your
kids,
kids?
with
You
my
like
kids,
them.
but not somebody else's kids.
Right.
Are we done? We're done.
Oh, we made it through.
One,
Okay.
one more.
Oh,
All
sure.
right. Never have I ever had to take a shower with my infant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't done it yet.
He moves too much.
Mm.
And that little spray thing.
You fell
Oh
asleep
my God.
watching somebody's kid?
Look, we're not gonna talk about that.
We ain't talking about me.
We're not talking about
But they
Take a
were
shot.
safe though, right? They
Oh,
were
my
safe.
goodness. We
All
hope
right.
so.
Yeah.
What you can do is y'all could just like pass your cups this way, and
still
then I
have
could just
something in it.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh,
pour
okay.
them all in one.
I just took a shot.
Oh, you want me to go ahead and pour it next?
It tastes
I wish I liked it like that.
Yeah, she like
It wasn't what I thought, but it was still nasty.
Yeah, that was nasty.
that was so
I
cute.
liked it.
All right,
More
we're definitely
snacks.
loose
You're
now.
enjoying this. She's like, more questions?
Where's the juice?
I did.
More snacks. All right, moving in to some of my favorite. Well, let me just hold on. Let me just get into it. So, Shamice and Amanda, y'all right beside each other. Perfect. Y'all had a wonderful episode, and so I just want to piggyback on some of the things that you guys talked about. It was about IVF, and so let's take a look.
Oh, that's what
Oh.
How did you know you were a good candidate for IVF? Anyone can go first.
Okay. You want me to go? You want me to go? Okay. Okay. So my story was a little different. I actually did the typical thing everyone would do when you get married. I was on birth control and all of that. But then after, we were trying to talk about this last night, maybe like a year and a half after that, we decided to get off birth control and just try. And so within about 2.5 years, I think it took a long time, I actually got pregnant. And then I ended up having a very dramatic pregnancy loss through a tubal pregnancy.
My story is very different. So for us, when my husband and I, we got married, we were like, we knew we wanted another child. So it was like, well, let's just start trying. So I just stopped taking the birth control thinking, they said, it'll take a year after birth control. It takes some time. So just, stop now and then start. So I stopped, and literally that next month I got pregnant.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Wow.
so the gist of that is, both of them knew, like, okay, I have to, get IVF in order to get this process and this journey going. And so a lot of people think that it's easy to get pregnant, right? And
Right.
but you see on Instagram, some people they struggle to get pregnant and stuff like that. So I wanted to pivot to India and just can you talk to us about both of your pregnancies, like the process of, I guess, getting pregnant. Like, was it easy? Was it not easy?
Right. Well, first of all, hats off to you ladies, because that is an extraordinary process. You are extraordinary for going through that. I know that, like you said, so many people really take getting pregnant for granted, and they think it's just one of those things that we are destined to do, and it's not. And I will be the first to say that I was probably like that. Like, I just, didn't necessarily want to be pregnant when I got pregnant because I was young. It was a little too easy for me to get pregnant. like second try. You know what I mean? Type of stuff. So I didn't really experience any issues getting pregnant at all. So to hear their story and to hear the stuff that they went through just to have a baby, and God, God literally cleared the way. I didn't ask. I didn't have to beg. It was really, it made me feel so sad, and for a minute ungrateful almost. It's just like you don't even realize the stride that women are putting in to be able to bring children into this world. And like I said, I just take my hats off to you ladies, really.
Yes, absolutely. And for me, so we started trying to get pregnant it was February. I can't remember what year it is, y'all. Look, 2021. I don't know what year it was, but I tried to get pregnant in February, and I honestly didn't get pregnant until December of that year. And when I first got married, I was on birth control, and so that was a thing. And then I came off of birth control, and I thought it was gonna be easy. I'm because growing up, you scared to do something.
Right.
So when I wanted to, I'm like, well, do it. I wouldn't know. No, I'm just kidding. But like tell people like when you stress too, that goes a lot into like in thinking about it. And just to be real, like I wanted to be pregnant so much that sex with my husband became like a
mechanical,
like a job,
yeah.
or mechanical, and it was just like I kept going to the doctor right after going to the I ain't pregnant yet. What's wrong? He's like, you need to just relax.
Yeah.
Don't think about it and let it happen. And as soon as I say, you know what, forget it. I don't even want to have a baby. Whatever. You was pregnant.
There's so many stories like that, though.
Wow.
There's so many stories like that.
So
once you finally relax.
so to everyone, like if you are trying to get pregnant, before you have to, like they said, they knew they were candidates for IVF. They went through the process, whatever. They talked to their doctors, but I would first say, just relax.
Yeah.
And just
Enjoy
enjoy
the process.
Enjoy the process, because once they're here, they're here.
Yes.
So
That is awesome.
I'm about to say, I
they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're talking to India. You and Miss Sydney had a very spicy episode. And I had so much fun. It was our Valentine's Day episode, so we're going to take a look at that. And it's a scenario. It's 3 a.m.
Oh,
Right? Okay. It's 3 a.m.
we know what's going on.
The kids are asleep.
Okay.
You worked all day. You've cooked dinner. You cleaned the house. But it's been 2 weeks since you've spent time with your husband. What you gonna do? You gonna get some well-needed sleep? Or you gonna get some well-needed loving? What you gonna do, India? Your second up.
I'm probably gonna get some well-needed loving. Gosh, I'm just gonna say it, okay? Because that's around the time of night where he started poking on you anyway.
Right.
Poking on you, pushing on you, and touching you, pinching your butt, and all kinds of stuff in the middle of the night. So I'm probably waking up and getting something.
That being said, India and Sydney are married, but I wanted to go to my single folks really quick. Even though Miss Ajane is engaged, but her marital status, hasn't changed just yet. So I want the intake on both of you guys. How do you still we're all Christian here, we want to wait before, having sex before, you don't want to get married for the But how do you guys, I guess, enjoy, still have a boyfriend, a fiance, while still being moms? How does that process, what does that process look like?
I think I would say for sure the most important thing is to be friends with your significant other. I think for me and Daniel it's really easy because anything we do is fun and intimate. I feel we just get deep without even trying. So I think just being friends and getting to know, being intentional about getting to know your partner and every day and little things, just taking that time to flirt a little bit or whatever. Right. Until that time when that's my husband. So.
We only got a little bit.
That's right.
What about you, Jada?
I would say just finding things that you like to do together. So cooking together or going for a walk. Just finding little things to still show I'm gonna spend time with you, but we can still be alone. Cooking together in the kitchen. The kids don't want to cook. You know what I mean? They don't want to be in there with you. So it's just us in here. We're just making something that we want to eat together, and then like I said, going for a walk afterwards and just being let's reflect on what we ate and how good that chicken was. You know what I mean? Just making sure that you're finding those small intimate moments to spend time together.
That's really good. So, Ajane and Jada, you guys were my first episode ever. And so, it was really special to me. We had fun, and you guys broke the ice for the rest of the episode. Because if that would have went bad, I would have been all right. So, with that being said, let's take a look at a clip from you guys' episode. So, you got scoliosis once you got pregnant? Or you had
Due to pregnancy because he was in my back.
Wow. So you had back labor.
Yeah.
Me too. I didn't get scoliosis, but I did have back labor, and y'all.
Let's talk about it because
You had back
that
labor?
was my main problem, and I'm so small. I'm there's no reason my back should be hurting this young, but everywhere I went, especially near the end, that was most for me. My back was hurting all the time.
So, Shamise and Amanda, obviously you guys knew, that you had to do IVF with it. Is there anything you weren't prepared for? She was not prepared to have scoliosis.
Right.
Was there anything that came up that you just wasn't prepared for?
I think I said it in the episode. I didn't want a C-section. I literally wanted to birth my twins. So that's why I cried that morning because I was in labor for 3 days. So once I got to the 3rd day, they were like, we have to do it. And I was not prepared. I literally cried because I didn't want a C-section. So I would say that was the hardest part of the process for me that I wasn't prepared for.
So for me, I would say more the IVF process. I don't think I was prepared for. I was prepared for the shots in my stomach, but not my backside. So yeah, husband and I learned he was doing them too low, so I couldn't sit for like a week and a half. So I literally, I'm so grateful for my bosses, had to lay on a pillow and work because he was doing the shots. So that's what I was not prepared for. Just shots, but not there. Yeah, it was.
Corey did right. Corey did his right, so I didn't have a problem with that.
I forgot all about that. Y'all do have to. How often?
So your partner does it. That, at least that makes it kind of more like.
Yeah, like
me and you, like
That's really sweet. I didn't even think about that.
Wow.
That's really dope.
I'm glad you brought that up. But I was prepared because I did a ton of research first. So.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Corey did it right,
other
so
moms,
it didn't.
Well, yeah, the second go around, I was like, I don't want the progesterone. So the progesterone, that's, after baby, you're pregnated. Progesterone is what thickens the wall and helps for attaching.
Oh, so you do this after you're already pregnant?
After you're pregnant, you take the progesterone. So the second go around, it's like, I do not want to do progesterone at all. So they just followed my natural cycle. So I actually didn't have to take any shots the second go around.
Awesome.
So I was like, thank the Lord. Because it's like a really long needle. And we always had to get like, we would get frozen vegetables. So my older daughter, she was in the process, and one night my husband's like, Chloe, get Amanda vegetables. She has to get her shot. And she was like, do you want the frozen peas? Or do you want the mixed vegetables?
That's so cute.
The peas,
Whatever you doesn't matter.
I want it at the top so we don't use it.
That's so
But that's how you numb up your spot. We just put some vegetables. So,
I must have been a G because I didn't even know my spot. I was just like, okay.
Because you know the epidural needle, like just thinking of any of those long needles.
I do, like, I give blood and stuff, so I guess.
Okay,
See, the blood part didn't bother me. It's just a shot.
Yeah, and that probably made a
That's
difference
what it
because
was.
you gotta
It
hit the
was too
tissue
low.
spot.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Okay, so Shanice,
Yeah, y'all did that.
I know we talked about on the podcast in your episode, but can you go into like the moment where you knew like you had to change your job because of IVF?
Well, that was the first miscarriage I had.
Looks like it's game time. You guys will
that was really scary.
I know what.
Is the building on fire?
You guys will have to tune in to her episode to find out more about that. But we are going to another game. Okay. And this one is called Think Fast. Okay.
Oh gosh.
You always making us think fast.
Exactly.
We are mothers.
The whole time.
Yes.
All the way here.
Oh, sorry.
So Think Fast is a game, and I am going to ask each person 5 rapid questions, and you want to answer immediately
Okay.
with the first thing that comes to mind, whether it's right or wrong.
Okay.
And so I can show you kind of how it goes. I'm gonna get somebody to do me first. I'm just gonna pick a random card. Okay. Actually, you have to go really fast. Just keep, well, after I answer, but go ahead.
Okay. Why was Teddy mad with you on Tuesday?
Because he died.
What kind of man microwaves his grapes?
A large one.
What's your nickname?
Boo boo.
Why didn't we invite Erica to the reunion?
Because she passed away. Wow.
Everybody dead.
What does your lower back tattoo say?
Peaches.
Oh my god.
Okay, I get it now.
So that's how. Wow, that was really embarrassing.
I was dying, like.
Way to set the tone.
That's
That just
how
made it better.
the game goes. Okay. All right, now Peaches.
It's early morning, y'all.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know what y'all finna say. Okay.
You did good. You did
Ajane.
Woo.
You ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
No answer.
Who is water made by?
God.
Why does milk come fast?
Why does milk come fast? You're breastfeeding? I don't know.
Baby butts are.
Soft.
Why do babies cry?
Hungry.
What can I buy for $1?
Dollar Tree. That's a Dollar Tree.
You did good into that last one. You actually did really good. I just need, I don't know what I, okay.
Something from Dollar Tree for $1.
Something. You had the right idea though.
Yeah. All right, India.
Okay.
You ready?
It's like you gotta like
You never know what
just clear your mind.
You're not gonna get me.
All right. What is a brand of pamper?
Pampers.
Why did the sheep say bah?
Cause that's how he talks.
Who is a mom to a baby?
Me.
What are birds made from?
The Lord.
Who stole the eggs?
The chicken.
You're so good at this. All right.
It's like, just keep it relevant.
I know. Y'all got this.
All right.
Come on, man, you can do it. Just
Yes,
in case
you
I
got
mess up. Go ahead.
I said the chicken.
How big is the duck?
Really big.
Where are the children hiding?
Under the table.
What are sports?
Fun.
Tell me a secret.
I like cookies.
What color is the ceiling?
White.
Okay. Good. That was good. Okay. Shamiz.
Yes.
Why did Ronald McDonald have a farm?
He wanted to make chickens.
Who was the last person that watched your child?
My aunt.
Why did the street go up?
It had to go fast. I don't know.
Balloons are round and babies are.
Soft.
What color are the last pair of shoes you wore?
Tan.
Oh, good. That's what I was gonna say. A whole different color than the shoe they had on. That was good. All right, you ready?
God.
That is a lot of pressure.
Finish
Go ahead.
strong.
Yes, last but not least.
All right. Hold on.
You good. Hold on.
You good.
Oh, Lord.
All right. What is a word that does not rhyme with funk?
Water.
What's sweeter than candy?
Pickles.
If cats could play jazz, what would it sound like?
You want me to make a noise?
Why are ants so busy?
Because they're small.
She's like, why?
What happened to the dog?
It died.
See you and Shay.
Why we
Killing
killing
stuff.
stuff?
Oh my god.
Okay, that was
interesting.
good.
That was times.
Okay, so now I want to give you guys an opportunity to just tell like our audience like anything that you may be working on, anything like like okay, like me for example, I have the podcast, so I would like say the podcast. But anything you may be working on or anything you have going on, it doesn't have to be related to mommy. You can plug your Instagram, whatever you want to do, and the camera's there. Go. Oh well, who's going first? Go.
Maybe we
Maybe
can
we
just, I'm about to say, maybe we can.
Well,
Tell me
yeah,
this.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, I guess I can say this year definitely focus on getting married and just planning these big next steps for my family. So feel free to follow me on Instagram at Anjanae. So that's ENJHONAE as I just take on back to freelance modeling and just sharing me and my family and art and how I see it and feel.
Yeah, and her baby is so cute,
Congrats,
y'all.
girl.
So when you follow
My
her,
little
y'all will be like,
one.
oh my god.
Eden's Instagram at this point, but
That's how it happens. Girl.
exactly, like I'm just like, oh, forget about me. Y'all know what I'd like.
All right, India.
This year, I think I just want to really focus on getting to know my kids better. Last year was super crazy, and we spent a lot of time together unintentionally because of COVID. So this year, I just feel like I want to focus more on being their mom. And I've got some things that I want to do pertaining to work and my career that I'm working on. You can always follow me at India Clawton on Instagram. And my girls, the Clawton Cuties.
Yes, they do have an Instagram.
They have an Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah. I call them, you will hear me refer to them as the girls alive, but they're doing bigger things than I am this year. They're in weddings. They're flower girls. My little one is they're in gymnastics, so if you want to keep up with those, the Clawton Cuties, then follow them on Instagram.
Yes. And I'll make sure to like to put Allure third.
Yeah.
So, because Clawton, let me see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So really I've been focusing on just taking care of my family. I just bought a new house, so I'm focusing on decorating and just putting everything up the way that I want it.
Yes,
That's so fun.
And just learning more about my son. He'll be 9 this year, so I just love learning about his personality and like who he is. I am working on a lot of personal things, so like trying to get away from like working the 9 to 5
Yes.
and focusing on
Yeah.
like, you know, the purpose God has given me and what I want to work on.
That's
so
big.
you can follow me at that Jada J-A-I-D.
That one.
You know, and just continue the journey with us.
Yes.
Well, right now, this is gonna be about my child. My daughter, she has a website and she sells children's jewelry. Her Instagram is Beautifully Adorned, and her name is Rayma Havela. So that's what I'm pushing this year, just really pushing her, and just really helping my husband with whatever he wants to do as well. And then my son has Crown Genius coming out next soon, so we're pushing those 2 things. That'll be my 2021.
Nice.
Amanda.
Oh, well, so for me, I'm just really working on developing my little guy. He's learning sign language.
I need his help. I'm about to say, he goes like this. See, we gotta get together.
He's excited with food, so
Yes.
so yes, that and our older one, she's in swim. So by the time you show this, her thing will be over. But yeah, she's doing a swim-a-thon, raising money just to help the underserved community with free swim lessons through her swim team. But yeah, so she does swim. So just developing her, just teaching her how to eat healthy, stay healthy. You know, she's in that weird tween stage, the fun stage, and so yes, that's pretty much fun. And developing my career, I just got promoted.
Woo!
So, baby is going to daycare.
Yes.
So prayers. So I will work on working and continue to develop myself.
Yes.
Be intentional during that time.
Right.
And they have little cameras in the center.
Mm-hmm.
So not looking at him all day long. Like,
I couldn't do it.
I
Yeah.
was
No.
gonna say, he
Yeah.
pops into my office now. Like he'll pop up to the door. He's just like, I miss seeing that while I'm working. So yes, that's what I'm working on.
That's
Boundaries.
so sweet. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming and stopping by and having fun with me. Before you go, I do want to give all of you guys a gift. And so, yes, that's you. So, I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Yep.
I said it was the beet juice.
Yes, she thought it was the beet juice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shay. You're so sweet.
Little self-care.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
We need this.
I guess the you could have helped, but it's okay.
Thank you.
He is so childish.
He gonna give Jada's hers last.
Best for last. Thank you so
Right.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, so guys, enjoy your little
Ooh, I need this all
self-care.
day.
That's almost like.
These little loofah things are the truth.
Exactly.
I be
On my back.
You're welcome. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.